little bit of movement. Yeah, we've not yet hit this.
Job of Freedy, the boom boom, the master of it.
Talking about the master up front is the right-hander. Oh, that is beautifully done. That is some improvisation. Held his position. Oh, that is cracked for four. Navas is on again. That's into the gap. That is beautifully placed. He's muscled his way. Shot and gone again into the gap. Fantastic piece of hitting from Vince.
Fell short, he is lucky. Oh, that's a terrific stroke from Vince. He is in red-hot touch tonight. He's coming off an enormous Big Bash League season in Australia.
Brilliant piece of batting. Hit him outside that off stump. Not given out by the umpire. There's enough doubt in his mind. Four-leg buys. Fun continues for Multan Sultans.
I think it's called for. I thought he'd called for.
Going to get leg before wicket. I think there's enough doubt really to wrap it up for the bowler. Pitching outside the off stump. Oh no, I got it horribly wrong. That is out. If there is no blade, that is hitting the stumps. Slow ball is misfielded and gone for four. Maybe this was the luck that he was needing.
Third man, there's back, fine legs up and deep backward square. Ain't gonna cut this one off. Here's four more. And said, Koi Batne. Oh, that is Koi Batne if there ever was. Geez, had a nice way to bring up a half century of the team.
It gets a little bit of purchase. And exactly like that, the googly and get Shad Masood. Beautiful bowling.
Rightio, it is time to go sideline to Aaron Holland.
Thanks, Danny. Yes, so I've managed to grab Johan Botta.
Oh, sorry,
and it looks
Aaron.
like I'll throw back to you guys because we've just lost a wicket.
We're loving the pieces, but we've got...
Again, now we have to look at who's got out or not. Malik wanted two from the word go. Or he comes back and he says no. Then he wants the second run. Malik's already sprinted back, so they ended up both were safe, but only one end.
I think Laurie Evans is struggling here.
And they got a chance to be our fan of the match. Down the ground, that's a great hit straight from Shoaib Malik. First, a lot of heavy artillery right there. Shahid Afridi and Andre Russell. Ooh, that ball is kept low, and it's been played exquisitely by Shoaib Malik. Lofted. He might be safe here. And he is, and he gets four. That was hanging in. Well, that's gone flying into the stands for six. And it's also a no ball.
In the UAE.
Yeah, that's gone, I think. That is hit extremely hard by Shoaib into the gap. Russell Afridi, Shakil Ansar making his HBL T20 debut. That is bad bowling on the pads.
Hard for the bowlers. This guy's into, he loves that leg side. So you're there. You've got to be so careful that you don't get it wrong. Smoking Shoaib Malik. There's a 50 and a half from the skipper.
He still is a real threat and a great talent. Shoaib Malik has got a 50 in no time. HBL tournament sixes counter is moving fast. 71 sixes now. 3 sixes in this innings, and this went flat and hard. 51st 50 for Shoaib Malik in T20 formats. Fence as well, so extremely well bowled on that day. Oh, that's big and gone, and Shoaib is out.
Here in match 8.
Oh, that is smoked.
That wants a bit of the strike now.
That's a miscue and taken at long off. He's a good catcher. Mohammad Nawaz is a safe fielder and a slow ball. He shuffles across and the finger is raised. He's gone for a require course. Yeah, he's given himself leg before wicket. Afridi, after reviewing it, he's looked at the big screen and is convinced that it's going to hit the stumps. Yeah, it's hitting the stumps, and review is lost, and they've lost it. More importantly, Shahid Afridi, there's a strike force. He's gone.
For Nos, the vibe of the batting side.
Oh, that is smashed for 4. Excellent beginning for Andre Russell. 150.
38, and we've only had one. Here's a freebie.
Slash and 4. They'll do very nicely for Multan. And is that taken? That is a wonderful catch. I think it's Riley Russo has taken a blinder. That's gone straight to the man at deep cover, and that is second wicket for Mudassar in this. 160 for the loss of 8. Ali Shafiq is the new man in. Direct hit, and so another wicket falls. This is working quite well for the Gladiators after a so-so start. They're making a strong comeback here in the last over. In fact, that's the end of the innings. 160 for the loss of 9 is not a bad result for the Gladiators. It could have gone pear-shaped for them had it not worked for Mudassar, especially the last 3 balls. 3 wickets. And a bullseye for Sarfraz to end the innings.
Yeah, that'll keep Mohan Khan and his coaching staff a bit happier, because at one stage, you're right, Ramiz, could have got a bit messy. They lost wickets, real cluster at the end in terms of 158 and then 2 at 160. They lost wickets there, 4, 5 and 6 at 137, 142 and 144, and then yet another 3 together. So
solid, very solid.
Yeah, well, Danny, he has a big role to play in this PSL.
Yeah, run!
Oh, that's a good shot. Very, very quick this outfield, and yep, it's gone for a boundary.
Ali Shafiq, oh, smashed by Ehsan Ali. That's a great shot for 4.
What
calls for the single. He's going to get 4, and he caresses it. He's punched this through extra, and they're going to get 2. Oh, now they might have to have a look at that. Time push. There's more in this from Watson. Now he's got his radar tuned. Setting up deliveries because he knows he can catch up. He's going to get 4 more here. That's not a good line from the bowler, Noman.
stacked offside field.
Oh, that's a magnificent shot. He has just rocked back and clouted it over mid-off.
Yeah, you get.
Well, that's gone over the keeper and straight to third man. The most unlikely through the gears. 28 from 18. Tucks him round the corner. And it's continuing his run of boundaries.
All-round capabilities. He needs the bowling to stay strong. Watson on fire. He's playing beautifully. It was so good to watch him use experience early on. He used
Watson. So good through there. Oh, and there as well. Oh, pick the bones out of this one. Get it in there. The old lucky t-shirt launcher. Kaboom. Oh, leaking boundaries here.
Multan. And that's not going to help. Just what Rousseau would have been hoping for. He's 0-5 and a little...
No, cries a catch it, but Rousseau has dined out with a boundary straight away.
There hasn't been a huge...
of note. Well, there's that little drift in. Wonderful stroke to finish the 8th.
Brings up his 50, Shane Watson. In 29 balls, 79 for 1.
.33 is the required rate. Catch it is the call. Will this be taken? Has to be taken. Call for it. And it's a good catch. That last tumble probably was not needed, but just Shahid Afridi has picked up a wicket. That of Watson. Riley Rousseau drives him for at least a couple of runs. That's in fact gone for 4. Beautiful. That's into the gap and 4. That'll hurt Irfan quite badly after bowling a couple of... Edge and gone for 4 again. Yeah, I think he saw Miroff up in the circle. So for you, Buzzett, will you give him $1 million for this? Catch is the call and... dropped. Grassing it. I think he's looking at the fence also. Goes big into the gap for 4. This is beautifully struck. Nailing it.
33 required from 30, and Quetta are going about their business well. Umar Akmal
is Russell. And there's Rousseau. And it's all go through cover here.
Well, I think Andre not nearly the force that he should be as a bowler. .50 up for Riley Rousseau, the South African in the Quetta Gladiators team. He's 50 with 7 4s and a 6 from 35 balls.
Rousseau, the Kolpak king, and he loves it in this part of the world. Dines out regularly in 2020.
Picked up, short of a length, and Riley Rousseau is enjoying Andre Russell's bowling. 143 for 2.
He knows how to play catch-up. He can be so lethal. Well, that's easy. Lovely deft touch. There's no slip in. There's no third man. And that's...
Pick up a couple here. It's going to be 4.
And time to finish things off.
1 required. That's the winning blow. And Riley Rousseau steers Quetta Gladiators home here in Sharjah. He finishes 67 not out. And in 18.3 overs, Quetta Gladiators 161 for 2. They have beaten Multan Sultans by 8 wickets. And now Quetta have won 3 out of 3.
And there you have it. Quetta Gladiators continue to be undefeated in the HBL PSL 2019 Season 4. Congratulations to the Gladiators there. There you go, the chief gladiator, the legendary Viv Richards, celebrating there, the man from the Caribbean. It has been a great run for the Gladiators so far. And Multan Sultans, well, very ordinary cricket there on display from Multan Sultans. Clearly, they are going